I need some help with the consultations. Yeah. So how you doing?
Great. How are you?
Good. You live in Burbank?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Work in Burbank?
No.
No?
I work in Beverly Hills.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fun commute, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm actually pretty happy right now because
Yeah.
I don't have to drive to the office.
Oh, you get to work from home?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Most of the time, not always, but
Yeah.
I still have to go like maybe twice a week. But
Okay.
it's not as bad as it was, especially the traffic.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah, I used to live in Hollywood and I used to coach in Beverly Hills, and just from Hollywood to Beverly Hills was a nightmare. So
horrible.
I could imagine from
Oh no,
Burbank.
it's terrible.
What do you do?
I work in the fashion industry. I'm
Okay.
a production manager for a golf clothing brand. So random, but
Yeah. Cool. So what can we do for you? What's your goals? What's your story here?
Well, I think I just need some help going back to some kind of routine
Mm-hmm.
because I used to. I feel like I'm not a very consistent person when it comes to take care of myself. For everything else,
Yeah.
I am like super. I don't know, like I volunteer and like I do it like very consistent. But if it's something for myself, I feel like I never like take the time.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like a few years ago, I used to work out even like twice a day. I was like going, and then I'm from Italy, so I was in Italy,
Yeah.
and then I came back here and I started to go to like one of these big gyms,
Yeah, yeah.
and I felt so overwhelmed because I felt like everybody was looking at me.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I literally just like dropped it, and I was like, no,
Yeah.
never. And then I started to do like bar classes.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was so boring.
Yeah.
So now I had to like find something. I used to love like big heavy weights.
Okay.
I mean, they were heavy for me.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, that. So I love to do that, but I hated the fact that the gym was so busy.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
had to wait for. So I kind of like when I stopped, it's just so hard for me to go back to
Yeah.
some kind of. So that's why I'm like, maybe I need some help.
Yeah, yeah. Of course. Good. How long has it been?
Since I stopped
Yeah.
years.
Years?
Like, probably like it's been maybe like 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah. But I did it and I didn't do it for that long, but I was in such a great shape at that time because I was obsessed, obviously.
Yeah.
So I did it for maybe like a couple of years. I used to go, literally, I wouldn't miss a day.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
wouldn't.
Did you just go on your own, or did you have a trainer, or?
I had like an online trainer.
Oh, okay.
And then I also had a trainer for like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But then I just thought that I kind of knew, like I had a little bit of like an understanding of what I was doing.
Yeah.
And so I just did it on my own for a while.
Good. And how long did you stay consistent back then?
Like it was probably like around 2 years.
Oh yeah, that's a good amount of time.
But then I literally like I went from like like 100 to minus 100.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good that you enjoy the weight part. Usually, most people don't like the weights.
So I hate cardio.
Yeah.
Hate cardio.
I'm with you on that one. Yeah. Cool. Do you have any injuries or anything?
Just my arm. I broke it a few years ago, and it has been always really weak after that.
Okay.
So that's the only thing.
Did you you had it casted and everything?
I have a metal plate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I broke both my bones, and then I have a metal plate. It's a lot weaker than it was. I mean, this has been, I think it was 2013, so it's been a lot of years, but it's still kind of like weaker than this one for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. How about nutrition?
I think that I am very consistent with that. Like I don't normally like eat like processed food or like the idea of dessert for me is like 95% dark chocolate. I've been vegan for like almost 15 years.
Okay.
So I think I'm pretty good with that. Besides the fact that probably my diet is like 90% pasta. I'm Italian, so.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're lucky because you stay small.
Yeah, I think I have a pretty good metabolism, I have to say. But
good.
I also like, for example, I don't snack almost ever. If I snack, it's like a fruit or like nuts, maybe sometimes, like never I hate like protein powder.
Uh-huh.
That's like I cannot stand it.
Yeah.
Like, I never found a protein powder that I liked.
Yeah.
And for me, like eating is such part of like my mental health.
Uh-huh.
Like if I don't like what I eat, I just
Yeah.
become depressed.
Must be the Italian in you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I saw a documentary actually on Italy and this town where people actually live the longest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like
In
like
Sardinia.
100 years old, like they're walking up and down stairs. It's pretty crazy.
Well, my grandma is 91 now.
Okay.
She has no health issue.
Yeah.
She never had a driving license. She just walks everywhere.
Yeah, that's great.
And so that's probably why she's
Yeah.
so healthy.
So you guys are doing something right, for sure.
It's the pasta and the wine and the
And
other one.
it must be good ingredients, whatever
Yes.
you know the way
Yeah.
it's got to be good ingredients.
And I grew up eating very healthy. Like my
Mhm.
family never allowed me to like drink soda.
Good.
I hate everything sweet.
Yeah.
Like not everything sweet, but like everything artificial, like soda and like I barely eat like already like pre-made cakes and things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I do sometimes like if I go out and
Uh-huh.
like I have a dessert, but if not, I just like bake cookies with like oatmeal. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like that's my dessert. I eat obviously mostly vegetables because I'm vegan.
Right,
so
right.
I kind of have to.
Oh, that's good.
I don't really eat like a lot of processed food, but I do eat like
Alright guys,
vegan
so
meat
today we have
sometimes,
race,
those things, but not like maybe like once a week.
Yeah.
Like something like
30
that.
Okay.
power clean and
Well, that's
jerk.
good. I mean, you're already one step ahead because the nutrition
Warm up today.
for most people is by far harder than working out. So
Really?
good for you.
So let's go
But
ahead and
keep that up, and basically, if we get some consistency, like you should be fine.
Okay.
But just to make sure we're on the same page, I think that's what you look for is like some accountability, some consistency, you know, and then obviously you're gonna have some guidance, make sure you're doing things properly so nobody gets hurt. But I think because you've done it in the past,
Yeah.
you know, like once you kind of get that guidance, like I think you're gonna really enjoy it. And
That's my hardest part. I feel like it takes. I mean, at least it took a while for me at the beginning too. So my husband he has been working out since he was probably like 18.
Mhm.
He used to be heavier.
Mhm.
And he like rely on so much on working out,
Yeah.
and it's like such a like big part of his routine, and
Right.
he like kind of like when we met, he kind of like brought me into that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like so like excited to do it at the beginning, and then I
Uh-huh.
just lost it. So I'm always like afraid that I'll never get it again,
Yeah.
and so I just hope that I will be able to like enjoy it again.
Yeah. For sure. Is he still currently working out?
Yeah, so we have a
Mark's
like,
not happy with this
he
whole
bought
weather.
some weights
Mhm.
and he bought like a bench too.
Okay.
We have it in like our
And then let's walk
like a
it
balcony,
over.
like
Yeah.
a closed balcony, so we have it on
Nice.
on the balcony. Yeah, he had just weights, just dumbbell, a small barbell, and a bench. But
Okay.
I'm always like, I don't know what to do with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well, I definitely think we can help you.
Great.
The good thing is with the personal training, it's around your schedule. So you know whatever best time is for you, we'll make that happen. How many times a week were you thinking?
I was thinking probably once a week,
Mhm.
and then trying to like maintain it myself at home, or maybe do, I don't know, honestly, like that was my idea
Mhm.
to do it once a week. Also because obviously like I don't have a huge budget.
Mhm.
Like I actually saw one of your videos on Instagram
Mhm.
where you were saying like you spend all this money
Yeah.
doing these things, and I was like, okay, I can definitely cut somewhere
Yeah.
and get, but I definitely don't have like thousands of dollars
Right.
to spend, obviously.
Right.
I think that my budget would be like 300 a month,
Okay.
which would, it seems like it works out with doing it once a week,
Mhm.
probably. I don't know what you were thinking.
So, once a week, you can still make some progress, but it's very tough because you have 6 days where you're on your own.
I know.
You know. So one thing that we can kind of get closer to this is with 30-minute sessions.
Yeah.
You know, so there we can probably squeeze in 2 times a week. That puts you at 400. But then you get 8 sessions a month.
Yeah.
You know, that'll be. I'll feel more comfortable with you kind of finding a routine with at least 2 times. At least you have 2 days that you have a schedule and you need to be here.
Well, yes.
You know, we also like to prescribe like homework, especially if you have a little bit of weight. I mean, you don't need weights. Like there's plenty you can do body weight, but if you have it, you know, especially because you like weights,
Yeah.
it's much more fun. So like, if you make it here 2 days, then your trainer can be like, okay, on Sunday, here's something you can do at home. You know.
Yes.
So then you're getting 3 days a week. You know. And you just start small. Like we don't expect you to train 5-6 days a week because you're just not gonna be successful. So start 3 days a week. You know, get into that routine. Once you start to feel that momentum pick up, maybe add another day. But everything is just small steps. It's the only way you're gonna do it long term. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 400 is a little bit over my initial budget, but I think I can make it work.
Mhm.
So, I mean, we can try that and see how it goes.
Yeah. Okay. What is your schedule like?
I usually work until 6 o'clock most days. If I work from home, I can be there this time. This is actually works out for me.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's like you guys are open late. Or,
Yeah.
Weekends usually I'm pretty flexible.
Okay. Weekends good.
Yeah, I mean I have some set time that I would say like a volunteer, but I can like work around whatever schedule. So.
Do you prefer, so say on the weekends, you prefer mornings or afternoon or evening?
Usually in general I prefer mornings.
Okay.
Like early mornings for me are usually what I prefer to. Also, I don't know if it's good, but I usually tend to don't eat before I work out. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
So it depends on the individuals. You know, some people can eat a giant meal and then come work out and they're fine. Some people, so what I'll tell you is the first few sessions, since you don't eat, try it. If you feel kind of lightheaded or like low on energy, maybe next time try an apple or something light like that. But if you feel fine, just continue doing what you're doing.
Okay, yeah.
But I think probably one day during the week at 6:30 p.m.
Uh-huh.
and then maybe on the weekend, which is ever better for you, a Saturday or Sunday.
Maybe a Saturday. Maybe usually Saturdays are good. Yeah.
Okay. And when you say early, how early?
How early?
5 a.m. if you want. I mean.
I was thinking 4. No.
Yeah. Okay. 4. Got it. I'm not a trainer, so we'll do whatever you want.
No, I'm just kidding.
So we have class at 9. So maybe 8.
8 would be perfect.
8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually wake up pretty early anyway.
Mhm.
Not because I want to, it's because I can't sleep
Yeah.
very well. And I hope actually that working out is going to help me with that. So.
For sure. It's kind of a big circle. You know, once you
Yeah.
start to get one thing on track, other things start to fall in place. And then during the week, I want to say I have to look at the schedule, but I'm going to say Monday or like tonight is going to be your best night because I do have.
Thursday. Yeah.
So maybe if we do like Thursday, Saturday, and then we'll give you some homework for like Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, I think that will work
Yeah,
pretty well.
okay. So we'll put 6:30.
The only thing is if I go back to work in the office
Mhm.
because I work in Beverly Hills,
Mhm.
it would. I mean, for now it's definitely good,
Mhm.
but if I'm in Beverly Hills, I'm never gonna make it for 6:30. So
Yeah.
we'll have to
And I mean,
have to figure it out.
like I said, like the personal training is around your schedule, so
Okay.
our last class ends at 7:30, but that doesn't mean like we don't have clients that come in at 7:30,
right,
at
right,
8.
right.
You know, so if that.
Perfect.
What time do you? So when you do go to the office, what time do you leave town?
What, in the morning? So I usually start at 8:30. So
So you gotta leave.
I leave like
7.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll stick with that for now. If schedule changes, we'll make the adjustments.
For now, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I
Have you heard anything from when? I guess everything's kind of up in the air, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, like for now, we're probably until maybe like March. We're probably gonna be home.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 people in our office got COVID.
Oh, okay.
We are only 10 people, so it's like a lot.
Yeah, that's 20% of the.
That's why like I get tested all the time
Mhm.
because I'm always like so worried.
Yeah.
But I also want to mention I'm leaving in December. I'm leaving for 2 weeks, hopefully.
Yeah.
That I have my flights to go visit my family in Italy, so I'm not sure if they will cancel it, but I have those 2 weeks that I will be gone.
Good. So just make sure. So the way the payments work, we run them on Monday every week. So we run weekly payments.
Mhm.
So if you're gonna be out
Okay.
of town, so I don't forget, give me a reminder,
Okay.
and then we won't run those 2 weeks. But if you're open to it, like when my clients leave, I like to give them some workouts they can do on vacation. You know, that way you don't, especially December, like you're only gonna be at it for a month. So it kind of sucks to. That month is kind of crucial. That first month,
Yeah.
you start to see good progress, and then you take 2 weeks off. It's like, so I would recommend
Right.
when you do leave, like
Oh my God, that's true.
we'll give you like we have vacation workouts, we have home workouts. Even if you just get in 2 a week, you know, that way you don't lose anything that you would. But yeah, no problem there. We just won't run payment for those 2 weeks.
Okay, right. And you think that maybe we can do this for twice a week for 2 months, and then maybe go to once a week later?
Yeah, so it's up to everything is up to you. I just like in my experience, like once a week is very hard to stay consistent. What we found is like, you know, the first few weeks they do good, and then we start to get like a lot of excuses. Not saying you can do
No,
that, but then
I am that person.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that I am that person.
Yeah.
But if I'm saying that, I mean 400 is a little bit out of my
Mhm.
budget. That's not a lot. That's not an excuse.
Yeah.
For sure.
So let's try it, and then what we can look into in the future, you know, maybe after a month or a couple months, once you kind of get on the roll, we do have our online coaching,
Mm-hmm.
you know, which will actually allow you more workouts per week at a cheaper rate, except you're not going to be with your coach. But your coach is still going to be like excuse my language, but on your ass, you know, making
That's
sure,
what I need.
did you get this workout in? And the workouts are still customized like to your goals, and then we send all the links like with warm up, with make sure you're doing exercise right, and then recovery. So it is still very high accountability.
I feel like I need someone to literally like come and just like slap me if I don't do it.
Yeah.
Like I need that, or I will not
Yeah.
do it.
Well, and that's one good thing with this place is you'll probably get annoyed of us like, hey, are you
No,
coming
I
in
need
today?
that.
Like,
I need that.
how are you feeling? Like,
I need that.
you're gonna get a lot of that.
Because
So.
I tell my husband, like, knows, like, he has been working out for a long time, and he's always like, well, I can help you. But I'm like, you're too soft.
Yeah.
You're too soft, like, you don't push me enough.
Yeah.
If you don't push me, I won't do it.
Right.
Like, I always tell him, like, you have to yell at me.
Yeah.
And he's always like, well, but you have to want to do it. I'm like, no, I don't want to. That's why you have to yell at me.
Yeah. I get it. It's common. But you'll get the accountability, and we'll probably be a pain in your ass for a while. But
That's
you know,
good.
that's a lot of
That's
times
good.
that's what you need. So how does it sound?
I think that sounds great.
Okay. Today's Thursday. You want to start? When do you want to start?
Saturday? No,
Sat-
or maybe
I
next
would do
Saturday.
Saturday, but there is.
I mean, actually,
session.
okay, Saturday, it's very tough for me too because I have volunteering and I already signed up.
This Saturday or every Saturday?
Just this one.
Okay.
Just
How
this
about
one.
Sunday?
Well, actually, this Sunday would be good.
Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me check.
Really
I think that's an
anytime.
opening. We'll do. How about 8 on Sunday?
I think it would be great.
Okay. Let's do your first session. 8 o'clock on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
and then the second one will be on Thursday, 6:30.
Yeah. And then you're saying payment is once a week.
Yeah.
Is it like how do we pay?
So it's up to you. We get a lot of Venmo, PayPal. We do credit card, check, cash, whatever is more convenient for you.
Okay.
You
I mean, I can
you
do-
use Venmo?
I do.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's so easy. That's my favorite. So
That's fine. Yeah.
we'll do.
Alright, and from that, let's go ahead and roll over onto your back.
I have your information, so I'll shoot you over the Venmo name, and then
Yeah.
And
that's
then
it.
give me 10
Let's
great
get this.
So like if I like do I pay after my first week or before my first week?
So you
How do
pay
I-
at the. So you're starting on Sunday. So you'll pay before Sunday,
Okay.
and you'll pay for 2 sessions.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll just do that weekly.
Oh!
And I'm like shaking so cold.
Yeah, it's. I don't know what's going on in LA. I don't ever remember it being this cold.
So I am not used to anymore for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm like from a really cold place, but
Mhm.
I'm not used anymore.
Yeah, we have the 6 a.m. class, and it's freezing at 6 a.m.
Alright, now from here, okay, we had a lot of ab work with the clean and jerks today, so I want to do 10. You have a choice of doing 10 sit-ups, so with your soles of your feet together or the knees up, or doing 10 V-ups, or a modification of their up. So whether you want to do sit-ups like this, you can do 10, you can also do these, or these.
So was your husband going to a gym before quarantine?
He was going to not LA Fitness, the other one.
So 24 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. He was able to maintain with everything going on. Most people just.
Well, he
Are they the same? Same
that
as
like
they are
I think he's in great shape,
Mhm.
but he thinks he's not.
No.
Because he's like maybe slightly a little less great shape than he was before.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like for a while, he was like, "Well, I'm just gonna wait for the gym to reopen," and then he's like, "No, I have to buy
Yeah,
weights."
yeah,
so he
yeah.
bought weights for that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have to say, he's pretty consistent.
That's good.
Also with his diet, not diet, but like nutrition,
Yeah, yeah.
he's very consistent too.
Good.
With
So you guys eat pretty much the same?
Well, he's not vegan.
Mm-hmm.
He eats a lot of protein powders.
Oh, really?
My God. I don't know how he does it, but he eats so much.
See, not so bad.
Like,
Come on. It's not that cold.
It's warmer tonight. Yeah.
his wife, right?
Yeah,
Twice a
it's
day.
not bad.
Really?
Yeah. So I eat pasta. I mean, what is
Yeah, when I first started kind of working out, I took a lot of supplements. Now that I eat a lot better, I really just eat food.
yeah, when I was working out, I was also doing like protein shakes. It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was so horrible, and I was honestly, again, like I either do eat pasta, drink wine, and sit on the couch,
Uh-huh.
or I go work out twice a week and I drink protein powder. Like
Yeah.
I've never been in the middle.
Okay.
So like I need to find like some balance.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what is this one?
So this one's gonna be. Oh, let me write it.
Protein powder has always been my worst enemy. Like if they make like a wine flavor protein powder, I can deal with that. Pasta flavor.
Alright guys, let's go ahead. We're going to do front squats. I would like to see 5. So bring your thumbs to your shoulders.
You don't need this probably. Or
No. If you're doing Venmo, you actually just write Venmo there.